Hi, it's Kim Wade from Inner Gaze Yoga. Thank you so much for opening up this video. This is a new course launch announcement. Are you a woman who struggles with anxiety and are you ready to move on with your life? So years ago, I was a heavy cigarette smoker and I could not quit smoking. It didn't matter what I tried. I tried the hypnosis, I tried the patch, I tried everything that was on the market, and I could not stop smoking. I found this book called Stop Smoking the Easy Way by Alan Carr. And if you do struggle with cigarettes and giving them up, I do highly recommend his work. It's still on the market today. But I learned about this idea, and I don't know what he used to call it, but I know now that it's interruption mindset training. It basically taught me that instead of just letting the thought run its course, I could interrupt it and choose a different thought. And I was successful. I was able to quit smoking. Boom, boom, over. It was done. Well, then I learned about yoga. I learned about philosophies. I learned about being able to deliberately move my mind. Like yoga describes it as reins to the horses. If your horses are your thoughts and you don't have reins on them, they're going to just take you wherever your life experiences have showed you you're going to go. So, in other words, it becomes automatic, it becomes rote. Our mind are the reins. We can steer our minds to move in a direction that we want to move in. I also was diagnosed with complex PTSD about 7 years ago. This diagnosis came as such a relief to me because it meant that someone else knew what was happening in my head. All my life, I had all these really negative, self deprecating thoughts about being unlovable, about being not good enough, about being worthless, about just really toxic, negative things. And it didn't matter how much talk therapy I did, it didn't matter how much people loved me and gave me kudos for the good work I was doing or anything. I had this belief that I could not shake free. And I know many of my clients struggle with the same thing. So, this is a group coaching program. I am hoping that to bring us together in a community where we can hear each other being coached, not only will we understand, hey, this is not the only, I'm not the only person that who struggles with this one among many mentality, but we will also be able to move through it. Again, are you suffering with anxiety and are you ready to move on with your life? That's what this is all about. Interruption mindset training. Okay, quell the panic, a detox for your anxious thoughts. Just like any other detox, we're going to move through the simple steps. Number one, notice. You just notice. Notice what thought patterns you have. Number two, be open. Opening up to moving through the ones that you want to keep, giving a lot of juice to them, giving a lot of movement to those things that you want to keep, and shedding, letting the thought patterns that no longer serve you, letting the beliefs that you've always kept in your life that don't help you align with where you want to go. You learn to let them go. And then once we do this work, then we use that Nutrify. We are going to take the work of what is bringing in and what is letting go and start to pack it in so that we can be using this tool sustainably for the rest of our lives. It's a 6-month course, but it will take you through the rest of your life. If you are struggling with insomnia, if you are struggling with overwhelm, if you are struggling with beliefs that you are not something that's worthwhile, if you are struggling with these things and you don't know how to shake them off, quell the panic, this detox for your anxious thoughts. It is the way. 6-month course. Now, when you sign up for this course, it includes little clips from me, like video series of what you're seeing right now, delivered to your inbox, sort of setting the task for the week. Every week, we have a coaching call, just us privately coming together where we do on the spot coaching. Whatever issues are coming up at the time is what we're coaching on. But we'll be handling common issues that we struggle with when we have anxiety. We struggling with resentment, what happens to our body when we're sitting in stress and how long it takes for us to move through it, learning how to live our lives without burnout, learning how to set up healthy boundaries, moving through the thought patterns that cause us anxiety, turning it over and seeing other ways to be. It's really helpful to be in a community because you hear yourself in other people. You realize you're one among many, and it's a really nurturing environment, fast tracking you to getting it done. It's really helpful when we do it in a community. And then finally, when you sign up for this Quell the Panic program, you get 2 free bonuses. The first bonus is you get 3 free months to join my Inner Circle Women's Group. This is an Ayurveda healthy habit women's group where we're learning to build self-care into our daily lives. We're learning how to set up morning routines. We're learning how to set up evening routines. We're learning how to prepare for having an earlier dinner. Basic healthy routines. You get free access to that for 3 months, your choice of what meeting you attend. You also get a free class for 3 months. So 12 classes for the Keep Your Light On yoga classes. So this is a Keep Your Light On yoga series that I've got classes going all the time. You pick a class that resonates with you, you come live or recorded, and that is also for you through 3 months of the 6-month program. There's classes on gentle yoga. There's classes on building strong hips, back, and core. There's classes on all level vinyasa flow, something to keep that physical body moving. Okay. Quell the panic. You don't have to live with this overwhelm. You don't have to have this restless sleep. You don't have to feel stuck and in despair. You can move through it with this interruption mindset training. Instead of trying to stop a thought, which is impossible, we learn to change the thought. I would love to help you with this. It has done so much for my life and so much for the lives of my children because I've done my own healing, and so much for my clients and their children. This is something that is transformative to the way you show up in your life, in your relationships. Okay. Quell the panic. I hope to see you. It's ongoing enrollment. Join at any time, but it's January. It's brand new year. By the end of the 6-month program, you will have totally transformed the way you think. It's a beautiful practice. Any questions? Be sure you reach out to me. If you're ready, sign up. Let's do this. Deep, deep bows to you all. May this work, may all the work I do be of benefit. Namaste.